Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Ohm Kiwis. You have reached us coming at you from little old New Zealand. And what are we? Episode 51. And we're doing Irresistible e-liquids again today because we've got giveaway winners to draw. Hey Megs, how you doing, darling? Ooh, vape mail. That's fun. We're we're going to talk about your vape mail first so that we give our viewers time to arrive to the show if they wanted to see us live doing the draws or what have you. So hey, let's start out on some usual. What you vaping on today, darling? Ooh. Dual aliens on your mic. Oh, I know you've been dubious about this. What are they reading it? Oh, nice. Ruh-roh. So can everybody out there in chat hear me and I'm like talking to myself? Oh, that's awesome. So what's that? Minute 30, our first minute 30 of the feed. I'm just chatting
Am
away
I
to
coming
myself.
through now?
Awesome. Let us know when you can hear me, guys. We ain't gonna restart it. We'll just keep on rolling. Because it's always a lull when there's technical difficulties. It's part of the game.
Yes. No, it wasn't mute. For some strange reason, OBS had changed my mic settings. I must have been playing with something by accident, purely. But, yeah. Let me know if I'm coming through. I know that there's going to be a slight delay.
I'm just typing out in chat. Can you hear her now? Just to remind you guys as well that that white screen going on my glasses, and when I'm looking up into the wild blue yonder corner of the room, you guys are up on a big screen above me, and live chat is just like scrolling right about there-ish, just off screen. And uh-oh, I'm still no, yeah, right, you're in there. That's coming through now, Megs.
Alright. Wow, that's a delay. That's a hell of a delay.
It is a wee bit of a delay today. Oh well, it is what it is, and the stream's coming through strong, so we'll just keep on rolling, darling. Refresh your feeds, guys. Maybe if some people can hear Megan, then the feed is obviously recording her and it's coming through now. We were tutoring with the audio earlier. Megs was having a wee play, so yeah, that's maybe our bad. Meg's
Sorry,
bad.
Megan was having a little bit of a titto when she shouldn't have had a titto.
You're right. Can people hear us? Are we coming through?
Yeah, so now that I'm coming through,
Oh, maybe we should do
I might as well say I'm doing fine, thank you. I got some vape mail today, so I'm pretty excited about that, and that's what we were going to talk about soon. But first, I was talking about what I was vaping on. So yes, like I said, I've got the black goon on my broadside with dual aliens in there, and yes, it vapes really nicely on that. And yeah, good old Hustler box, and I've got the Limitless Plus on there.
And I just realized that I would have been responding to nothingness for everybody out there. Mixed dual aliens came in at a bang on 0.1, so they're like vaping lovely on the broadside. So that was sort of what I was reacting to, that you were only hearing obviously my half of.
Yeah. And the juice I'm currently vaping on is Beast Mode from E-Juice Bar. I'm hoping that it focuses. The label is kind of handwritten on the top because it's not one that is actually listed on their website. Those in the know about this particular juice. It's pretty much just their unicorn's milk with an extra boost of strawberry. in there. So so that's what that is. And yeah, I won this a little while back on oh god, it was the Vaping Iwi show. I won that. And yeah, there was like 300 mils of juice, and the majority of it that I have requested was this. Because the last time I had it, it was it was very good. The recipe's changed slightly from what I remember, like taste wise, but it's still a pretty good vape. But yeah, if I could, I'd get my hands on some more pencils from these guys. I really like that vape. Did you get a chance to try yours?
I actually haven't yet. I've been so swamped with juice recently. It's been ridiculous. I've actually just turned you down a touch at my end, Megs. I had a facial reaction while you were talking, one of them, to the sound of traffic going past. You came through really loud on my end. So we fixed the audio issue from earlier, but hopefully that doesn't come through too loud on the feed. It could be just because I've got you up at my end. But
Oh, true.
I'm glad we can hear you anyway. So I am vaping on my hustler, because this baby isn't too far from my hands these days. However, it's over there on the shelf right this second. I was vaping on it yesterday. I have had my cuboid out and about with my V2 Limitless Plus on it, but I've got trusty old V1 going on here. Everybody knows I prefer the Limitless Original. And I have got a couple of things out here on the desk. I've got Eddie's Yogurt by Adore that I was vaping on last week, one of the American concentrates that I'd mixed up. And I have our vendor in question today, a bit of Johnny going on with the Fuzz, which was one of the juices we reviewed last week in the testing.
And the Wine Gums one.
Yes, the Fuzz was the Wine Gums one. So mouthful of rainbow. I've been vaping on a little bit of that today, and I've got a few things in arm's reach, but that'll probably be my main jam today. We got a few people hanging out in chat, Megs, putting up with our little audio issues, because, what's an episode without technical difficulties with the Ohm Kiwis?
I know. Just when we thought that we had it all sorted once I got fibre, it's like, yeah, we can finally stream a bit smoother now. And then the audio craps out.
Not quite.
Well done.
So we'll do some shout outs, darling, and then we'll say what you got in some vape mail, eh?
Yes.
Oh, I went scrolling a bit far. Hang on a minute. Where's my list? Hello to everybody out there who's hanging on all corners of the world, whether you be in New Zealand or other. Got quite a few of our American crew hanging out. It's always awesome to see you guys when it's stupid o'clock, wherever you are. So we got a few people. Hey to Easy Rider, Jonathan's hanging out. Kirk in the house. We got Maxie hanging out. SMD, what up, what up? Yeti, how you doing, baby? Always love to see the Yeti. Oh, and of course my feed goes and refreshes. Oh, there we go. Hated the church. Oh, I've gone out of sequence now because everything refreshed on me. Hey to Joe. Hey to Jackie. What up out there to Link? Who else have I missed? I saw Jay. Dun, dun, dun. Who else is hanging? Have I missed anyone, Meeks? I think that's everything for right now. Waiting on everyone to come and hang and see the live draw if their name was called out. If their name was going to be called out, I should say. And of course, I can't forget, hated the lurkers.
Always got to shout out the lurkers.
It's almost becoming my little catchphrase now.
What's up, lurkers? What's up?
What up to all the lurkers? It's so weird having this screen now. I'm still getting used to this, guys. It's so odd for me because, I always had to wear my glasses at weird angles so I didn't have like screen reflections going on for you guys. I always felt like I was the bad Liberian or something. I'm looking over at my glasses. Hey, Niji's out there. What up, baby? Anyway, now I'm like, I've got this huge thing with extra glare to like. And I'm looking up there because I want to see what live chat's doing on, and it amuses me that it looks like I'm just staring off into yonder while you may be chatting. This whole new setup is just cracking me up, guys. Although I love this corner of my room, I'm still yet to get any like bad feedback about my new little corner. So cheers, guys, for all the positive comments I've been getting about having a little bit more going on behind me. And yeah, well, I've got more space here too. Got more space. So, Megs, what did the courier bring you today?
I'm just going to start off with like Adam Bates, because you're wearing the cap. So Jock, who owns and runs Atom Vapes, had sent me his line of e-juice. So I've kind of got them all lined up in front of me. So yeah, I've got bottles, more bottles. When I saw it, pulled them out of the courier bag, I was like, wow, there's so many bottles. And yeah, so when it comes time to do the show, I guess, for when we're covering Jock stuff, we're definitely splitting this up because it's a lot. And also over the weekend just gone, one of our local vape pages decided, well, we hit like a 5,000 member threshold, and instead of doing like a big giveaway like we normally do whenever we reach a milestone, we decided to do something different, and we wanted the vendors to benefit from this milestone. So we let them take over the group page, essentially, and run whatever they wanted in the group, whether it was giveaways, waffles or raffles, special deals, discounted stuff just for the weekend. So I won a waffle from Vaporium in Dunedin, and yeah, I got some batteries, some Samsung 25Rs. I'm going to put these puppies away because I don't need these immediately. So these will be like my little backup batteries.
There's a Vaporium logo I'm holding up, guys, albeit a old and battered battery case.
Yeah, I was quite surprised that the sticker wasn't on it. I've gotten a bunch of batteries from them when they had their Black Friday special going on, where they were selling the VTC4s for real cheap, and I ended up buying 10 of them. So batteries wasn't all I got in the waffle. I also got the Baby Beast.
Ooh.
Now, before I move on to the next item, I haven't opened this. As you can see, it's still very much sealed and then still inside the box. I want to know your guys' thoughts on me actually giving this away on the show. I don't use tanks as much as I used to, or I was never really a big tank user. The most tanky I would get is RDTAs, but I'm generally a RDA person or rebuildable, and I would like to see this sort of go to somebody else who may need it. So yeah, let me know in the comments, see whether or not if I should actually give this away, because I know that I probably won't actually use this.
Yeah, I was just watching the how long the delay was, and I just went live chat feedback. Nah. And I just want to throw a shout out to Chris, Beauty and the Vape. She just wandered into the room, and Daddy Dad. And who else wandered in after I said shout outs? Nadia. Welcome, guys. Hey to everybody, wherever in the world you may be. So, yeah, what does chat think about Meg's giving away something? Let's see what they say about that.
Because I don't want to be that douchebag that wins a prize from a vendor and then sells it. So I would rather give this away to somebody. Granted, I put money down for this particular waffle, but with what I got in this waffle, I definitely got my money's worth. It was a gold coin donation waffles, and I literally put down $20. So I got 20 spots and won a prize. So even though I put down $20 for it, I'm not going to pay. I'm not going to charge anybody for this. If I were to do the giveaway, the only thing that I would ask is to maybe pay for shipping, and that would be the brunt of it.
I reckon that would be a cool thing to maybe give away on the show next week, Mix. We
Yeah.
could do that.
I mean, I'd be happy to give this away if you guys sort of like go, yeah, do it, because yeah, I just know for a fact that I'm not going to use it.
Cool. Well, let's see what they say. Hey, what up to Albert and to Lemmy? I see you guys just strolling in there. Welcome, welcome. So, well, there's a few people saying piff, vape it forward, however you want to word it, darling. So I guess that means let's give it away on the show next week.
Yeah. And then the last item, that I got in this waffle one, unfortunately, I'm going to keep because I actually want
it. just giving away the tank, guys.
I got the Limitless Arms Race mod.
Take it out of the box.
And
exciting. I haven't seen this mod, so I don't know this mod at all.
I know very little about it.
Yeah, when you said that you won this, I was like blank. It wasn't one I'd heard of. So
yeah, I've seen pictures of it from others who have bought one of these, but I've never been curious enough to really sort of look into it. Is it the baby beast or the normal beast? It's the baby beast. The TFV8 baby. But yeah.
Oh man.
Where is it? It's skull decal thing. Oh my god.
That is cool. Oh, there we go. Hang on, it just went to focus on my. Oh no, it's gone again. Oh, come on, focus. Come back. Yep, there we go. Oh, gone again. Fuck. Oh.
I was going to think maybe I should just manually focus this thing.
I know, right? I realised how close I was to the mic when I said that.
Here we go.
Gorgeous wee detail. Is that the same Indian chief that is on the other Limitless products, the detailing on the tube sleeves, the mech sleeves, what have you?
Yeah, it is. And it's on both sides of the mod. I haven't even... This is like the first time I've taken it out of the box.
Ooh. Actual fresh vape mail.
So now I'm wondering if I should put my goon on it. It means that I have to put batteries in it. Battery it.
So give me the specs, darling. Is this a regulated? Is this a...
It's a regulated mod. Hang on. Hey, David. I need to actually get some info on it because I didn't have time to actually bring it up. So it's the Limitless.
Well, I'm just watching the slight delay that's going on, and that strip that's the screen. So it's like the digital in a line.
Yeah, I think so. I'll find out once I chuck some batteries in.
It's not a squonk or an all-in-one. I'm assuming because you haven't said as such. So which, if I were to see something like that, obviously I'm seeing it through a screen. You're just showing me up on the screen.
Yeah,
if it were
it's got like your 510 pin,
like the window of where the e-liquid go. So it's you think that's the screen. Cool. Is that Chief Chaka Cloud? Is that actually the Indian chief's name, Lemmy? That is such a cool name. If it is, like, I haven't heard that before. I just caught that in chat. Lemmy going, is that Chief Chaka Cloud? Is that for real his name? That's too cool.
Yeah, I know that this bottom section, like this matte piece that you can see sort of down the bottom. Mm-hmm. This is, you can change this. It's interchangeable with different ones. I think there's 2 camo ones, so you can get like the desert camo style or the blue camo. And so when I won, I was like, please tell me it's this one. And when I was told that it was this one, I was like, yes.
So it's in keeping with true limitless style, it has a section on the exterior that's interchangeable for personal styling.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh, I just realized we have a Panzer out in the chat. What's up, darling? It's been a while since we've seen you. How are you doing? Oh, this is the first cough. So I'll say apologies now, guys. I have not been 100% health since last week. Been getting a little bit on the rundown side. Good old immune system's catching up with me with all this traveling and running all over the place that I do. And now that I've just stopped for a little bit, it's all catching up. So I'm a little bit coughy today. So apologies if I have like a spontaneous coughing fit. I'm hoping not to have too many of them. But yeah, just making you aware of suddenly like mad cough sounds explode out of me out of nowhere.
Alright, so I'm just checking some batteries into this thing. Then I'll be able to find out what's going on in regards to the screen.
The screen. Yeah, I'm intrigued about this wee mod now.
So I'm just going to look at like the details. So we've got like a large firing button, which is this button here. It's got like a bit of a grooved edge on it. It's interesting. Much like the same with like the top. The top is a bit. It's got these little groovings in it, and it's a dual 18650 battery.
What's the name of this mod again? What's the name in this mod again, hun?
It's the Limitless Arms Race.
Arms Race, right? Carry on.
So yeah, so I'm just looking over the features of it. So yeah, dual 18650 battery. It's got a gold badge, and then you've got your interchangeable sleeve. And what else have we got? So it's a 200 watt device. A proprietary chip developed exclusively for Limitless Mod Company. And I've already mentioned the interchangeable clip sleeves. What other features has it got? Give me features. I want to know more features about it.
Really? Is that all it says?
It's really brief. Limitless Gold RDT. No, that's the RDTA. How did I get there?
I don't know what you're up to over here, darling.
I'm trying to see if I can find more information about it, but yeah, it's just pretty much just
mystery mod, is it? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I might have to do a little bit more research.
Well, I was just going to say, I guess you'll have to use it, give it a go, give us your thoughts on it, and let us know how it's going next week after a week of, or having a week since it arriving to and see what it's all about.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Push button. Okay, I'm going to pull the little plasticky bit off.
Oh, she's doing it.
There's one on the other side too.
Those plastic protective tabs that you always want to pull off, but then you're like immediately scratch it.
I'm usually pretty good with the majority of my screens.
Hey, what's up out there to Bree and Jessie who just arrived? How you doing, guys? We're just having a wee stroll through some vape mail that Meg's got today, just before the show, and before we start announcing winners and figure
Should
out.
Should I put the goon?
Yeah, go on. Chuck the goon on it.
I'm like looking at it. It's like, do I make it limitless, and put the limitless plus on it, or do I just go limitless goon?
What's the build read? What's the build reading at that's in your limitless plus? Like, how low does this new mod fire down to?
Well, my limitless plus is 0.11. The resistance has gone up because the coils have been in there for a wee while, and I've been vaping on it like there's no tomorrow.
But in those specs that you found, it doesn't tell you if it fires down to a 0.1 or a 0.05, does it?
Guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out.
Check the limitless on. I'm going to check the
We know
limitless on it just because,
guys, so don't fret. I highly trust what Megs is doing.
Oh, don't you dare be like the bloomin' LMC 200 watt. I hated putting this tank on that mod. Oh no, there we go. It's on.
It's on? Oh, yay. I was wondering that before. How similar is it going to be to the other limitless that you've got, being the LMC squarey mod thing? I was wondering the similarities that they might have, or if the company has changed angle with a regulated device. So this is quite experimental. How many people do you know won one of these over the weekend? Are you even have a clue?
I've no
I've never
idea.
so I'm wondering how many.
I know that Vaporeon were giving away some amazing prizes. I missed out on like all of their mech waffles that they were doing. Like they did a Switch mod setup waffle, and I was like, no, and I just missed out on that. So I was like, quite gutted. Alright, so we've got the screen, and I've adjusted. Oh, let's see if I can get it to come up.
Sideways. Okay. For some reason, I expected it to tower down vertically. All right. Cool. All right. Carry on. How's she fire? How's she hit?
Okay, so we've got 95 watts, 0.1 dual fuse clip-downs.
And she's off. Dun, 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 dun. That's a nice cloud.
Oh, wow.
Was that good flavor?
That's nice at 95 watts.
Yeah?
It feels like as if though it hits just a smidge harder than the Hustler at 100. How does that make sense?
Yes, I know exactly what you're meaning. Being that I have the Hustler in my hand right now, I know exactly what you're meaning. Albeit my build is a bit higher than yours going on, so I actually have my wattage lower than what you're hitting yours at. Nice.
It looks nice with the black limitless on there.
It does look pretty slick. It really does. I'll be quite intrigued to see how you are enjoying it after a week, darling.
Yeah, I'll have to have a play around, see whether or not it's like temperature control or anything like that, or if there's any menu settings and what have you. But if it's just a straight regulated device where it's just you turn it on, adjust your wattage, and you're away laughing, I'll be happy with that. It means no fucking around with the menu.
This is true. This is very true. So, I reckon we might do the first giveaway, Amix. Oh, hang on. I need to get my notepad. That's it.
It's quite
first giveaway.
a hefty size box in my hand. I don't have very large hands, so if I were to hold...
Actually, how would you compare that width to the LMC box? Because that was quite wide as well.
Yeah, the thing that I didn't like about... There were multiple things I didn't like about the LMC.
I know.
They're the same width, but I didn't like the edging and stuff, and where they'd put these little wedge bits. Didn't like where they were placed. Like I mentioned on the show when I was talking about it, that the fire button would have been nice, like right where that LMC logo is. So then I could have thumb pressed it and then used the opposite wedge as like a support to hold it. But yeah, it's so uncomfortable to hold. This is nice. I can hold these.
So you're liking it already, are you?
Yeah.
All right.
And I like the feel. It's got like that rubberized coating on it.
I was really wondering if that top bit was that outer rubberized coating. It looked like it, so I was wondering.
It's got it all over except for the interchangeable sleeve.
Interchangeable sleeve. Okay, we've got a few people hanging out there. I'm just gonna get things ready to do the first winner, guys. So if you haven't been part of a giveaway on our show before, I use randomcommentpicker.com. If you don't already know the website that we do these giveaways drawn through, which is a specific website that you put in the YouTube video URL to, and it loads the comments section automatically. And that's how we do the random giveaway like that. It does a random pick out of the comment section. So just getting that site all set up right now.
Oh, I want some eggs.
And of course, it's obviously going to go and it randomly picks through all comments. So when the comment comes out before I announce, obviously I'm just going to pause a sec and check that the entrant comment is correct and that they've done everything that we asked of. And of course, oh my God, forgot to say it again, Megs. Forgot to say it again, darling. Of course, when we went live today, guys, albeit we were a few minutes late, but when we went live at the beginning of the show, the entries closed, competition closed. we really should remember to say that every time, Megs, because guarantee.
Yes, and then what I should do also is that while we're going live and you're doing a little spiely thing, I should go into the video and go, competition is closed. Just comment it.
We should probably do these things.
Yes.
Oh, hey, we got a few more people hanging out there. I just saw Chris stroll in, and I seen another name before. There's Janine. How you doing, darling? And Dr. Ian Ferris in the house. How you doing, my dear? Welcome, welcome. Glad you guys could come and join us live. Hope everybody is having a good night wherever you may be in the globe. On the globe. In the globe? On the globe.
Around the globe?
Wherever. In the world? On the world. Around the world? There we go. In all contexts of time, space, continuum. Oh, bless. Needed some water. Okay, right, guys. So I have. Oh, where's my mouse gone? Hey, mouse. I need that. Oh, hang on. So many screens. There we go. Got my mouse back. Okay, guys. So we're just going to split the winners up, obviously, through the show a little bit. We're just going to do the first winner now. First winner of 3, so there'll be 3 winners drawn this episode. And if you didn't happen to catch the entire show last week and know what the prize is up for grabs, and you just caught the post I made today reminding people that you could still enter, the prize pack up for grabs today is... I had to see where I put it down. 5 of these babies. So 5 30ml bottles of your choice, winner's pick, from Irresistible e-liquids. So 5 30mls in each winner's pack. So that's an awesome prize from Johnny to be given away today. I think that's really generous, considering he sent us the flaves to say, hey, these are our thoughts, guys, and hopefully there's 3 of you out there who pick some of the most amazing flavors and get to try them as well.
Woohoo!
Oh, nice way, a lot of conversation going on out there, and people talking to themselves. Did you say something? No, it wasn't me. That's funny. Oh, bless.
That's okay. I talk to myself often.
I talk to myself often too. Don't worry, guys. Ain't number thing. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Are you gonna drum roll?
Sure.
Hang on, I'm just I don't want to give things away in my glasses, so here we go. I was keep my head. Yep, go, drum roll. I am clicking. And the winner is Dave Keane, one of our NZ crew. What up? Yeah, bruv, how you doing? That's awesome. Right. Winner number 1, just 1 of 3 announced tonight, guys. Remember, winner number 1 is Mr. Dave Keane. That's awesome. I hope these prizes do get spread around the globe, but it is always awesome when it's someone you know that wins. So, Mr. Dave King, can you please message me at the Ohm Kiwis page and pass on your deets, and I will get this off to Johnny. And of course, go and have a peruse on his website, Facebook, and the website down in the description below. And go have a wee stroll through the menu and pick 5 flaves. 5 flaves. Yum. Or take a couple hours tonight and watch the whole of the review if you didn't make it all the way through. We are aware that when we do a full 2 hour tasting, it is a long show. We're totally aware it's a long show for you guys to watch just as much as for us to do them. So if you didn't make it all the way through, go back and watch that review last week. It is a full 2 hour tasting review of 8 of the 10 flavors available on Johnny's Juice line. So yeah, go and pick 5, Dave, and give a message over at the Ohm Kiwis page, and sort that out. Stay tuned, guys. There's still 2 more winners to be announced. That was all awkward. There's still 2 more to be announced.
To have
I feel like
2
that
more
was like
winners.
perfectly timed for a commercial break. Hey, no commercials, guys. No commercials.
Yeah.
All us.
And now
All
for a
us.
word from our sponsor.
Not going to do that. Don't want to get like nailed for any sort of copyright going on. No commercials. Just us. Crazy. Mental insaneness for 2 hours. Right. So, hey, Megs, what are we actually going to talk about next? Because I could do all the winners, but that just makes for a boring show.
Oh gosh, what else is there?
Oh, no, right. Oh, hang on. There is something. Hey, look what's over my shoulder, guys. Oh, about there. Sitting on my hand.
Oh, and then it's
Brilliant
also
lives.
sitting up in this corner here.
All the corners. Brilliant lives, guys. It's available to you everywhere now. It's out there. It's on the net. Go.
I bought my
Watch.
copy.
Share with your friends. Purchase. You can get it on iTunes. You can get it on Amazon, I believe. A couple of other eBay as well, I think.
The A Billion Lives website.
Yes, you can get it directly on the Brilliant Lives website. You can order actual physical DVDs or Blu-rays, whatever you prefer, as well as digital copies. Unfortunately, it has been pirated already. Has not even been available to the world on a global scale for a month yet. Pirated already. Not
Yeah, I
surprised.
noticed that. I was like,
Not
oh.
surprised, but yeah. So if
It's
you're one
only
of those
like
people, you
14, like,
can watch it for free.
yeah, I mean, it's 10 US dollars to get the
Yep.
digital copy.
It's what I was going to say. It's affordable. Go and buy it, people. 10 US dollars. You're supporting Aaron and the team. You're supporting whatever platform that he has been able to get it on that you may be purchasing through. He's done so much work. The smidge of few dollars that get separated across whoever needs to be paid out of $10, go and buy it. Seriously. I mean, I will quite happily watch pirated whatever films, TV, whatever. That is something I'm going to purchase. It's awesome to hear you've already got yours, Megs. I haven't been able to have a spare $10 to get it just yet, but I'm going to purchase it because it's something that
I was lucky to
that's
have
near
the
my
spare.
heart. It's something that's going to be in the archives forever, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like once I purchased it, I mean, it took me a few days before I finally had time to actually watch it again. And yeah, it was like a good refresher. There were bits and pieces that I always remembered, and then there were parts that I had pretty much forgotten about, and it was like, oh wow, wow. And
Oh, I know I'll be the same when I watch it again because it's been a year. It's been, well,
yeah,
not quite, almost.
but watching it again, it gave me that thought is that we've been quite lucky here in New Zealand. We are lucky. I mean, have had the government make the announcement to legalise the sale of nicotine in our e-liquids and things like that, and just to make it more available. There's still talks in regards to how they're going to regulate it, but with what's happening in other countries where the governments are having them banned, and then you've got the US with their FDA regulations and things like that. It's crazy. So we are fortunate that we live in a country that is a bit more open-minded. I didn't quite want to put it out there like that, but it's true.
Well, there's craziness still going on in a lot of countries, Australia included.
Yeah,
A billion lives has changed so many lives already, but we aren't at that billion goal yet by any means, globally, of course. I'm really excited to talk to Aaron again with you guys and hang out. This show coming out, it's a couple of weeks now. Yeah, a couple weeks away, I should say. The show that is the 10th of May here in New Zealand and the 9th over in the US, the evening of the 9th. It's the closest show that week, date-wise, that we could get to actually being the anniversary, which is the 11th of May last year, the anniversary of the world premiere that we held here in New Zealand. Which Megs and I were both a part of, and walked the red carpet and hung out with Aaron and the whole team for a few days, and was a really amazing experience for us both. The film itself, if you guys haven't watched the trailer, and I'm meaning the actual like informative trailer, not the just Aaron and the team talking type trailery clips that are out there. I'm not saying that none of those are not worth watching, but that actual official trailer that tells you what's the line that they use? You're being lied to. I think that's what the trailer's called. You're being lied to. Look that up on YouTube. Hang on a minute. It's down in our description, I believe. Yes, it is. You are being lied to. A Billion Lives is down in the description. Go and watch that trailer if you haven't actually read a blurb or know what this film is about, but you hear us still going on and on and on about it, but nobody's actually said what is. Well, it's a film to educate those who don't know why we're fighting. It's not a film for vapors about clouds and about our subcultures, although there is a section mentioned in the film about those things and the subcultures that have come about from the lifestyle of vaping.
yeah. That subculture section in the film itself is in regards to the vapors that have the voice of trying to speak out and advocate. They are the cloud chasers. They are the tricksters.
However, the film is more about the conspiracy and the corruption of big tobacco and big pharma across the globe, and the money behind the tobacco industry effectively and the health industry, that not picking on just the US, although obviously they are a big part of the equation, but globally, this is the thing. And this is why we've been fighting to save lives. This film explains from that really corrupt legal side, illegal side. However, you know, the shit in the background that they don't want you to see. Aaron and his team spent 3 years traveling 13 continents across the globe, getting this information, putting this masterful doco together, which has won 7 awards now, or I could have that number wrong. Several anyway, since it's a year ago. Of various styled film related awards. Amazing piece of, I'm trying to remember the right words, cinematography, filmography, directorship on Aaron's part. Small team, little independent film company from Milwaukee, not no big Hollywood fiasco, otherwise they wouldn't have had to campaign so hard to do the fundraising to get this film out there across the globe over the last year, 2 years even. But this film is so much more than just a film. And when even when you just hear around the community all this extra that Aaron and the team put into it, and then once you see it and you see what he put together and you see the people he spoke to, and there's some big names in this film. There's some names you're going to be like, whoa, how the fuck did they get an interview to see that guy? Like, actual. I was quite blown away by some of the people and hierarchy of notoriety, of authority, people in the ranks of various corporations that they actually got to speak to and got information from. And there was open information sharing. That blew me away too. The candidness of actually being real about, yeah, this money is funding this, and yeah, we're not going to stop because they are making money off this or this. And I'm not going to tell you too much because you guys need to go and watch it. But it's about the reason why we're fighting more than being a film about our subcultures and our lifestyle that we already know and love. So as long as you are aware of what the doco truly is and the awareness that a doco like this can create in opening people's minds to the reason why advocates fight and try and have a loud voice, yeah, it's informative and full of so much for everybody. It really is. Be a big part of my life forever, and hopefully, Aaron and the crew be friend for life too. So keep an eye out for the film. If you've got a spare US $10, guys, go and buy it. Seriously, add it to your collection. If you've got smokers you're trying to convert, friends and whānau, people who are still sitting on the fence, don't quite know why, or are like, well, the government don't like it, or the blast is bad, and they read some article, show them this and show them the other side as to why the media and the big man are trying to say it's bad effectively because it's against their agenda. Yeah, billion lives, guys. It's life changing, I tell ya. My God, I'm sick of hearing my. How's everybody out there doing in chat? I say Miss Jen. Hey Jen. Hey Tracy. How you doing, darling? It's good that you could join us. Just having a wee little ramble the way I do. Say something, Megs. I need to have a vape and a break.
Say something. Oh, gosh.
Say something.
How do I follow up with that? I mean,
Actually, for those who don't know or are fairly recent viewers, how about you tell the folks about that night, what it meant for you? Because I was involved in it in a totally different way to you being a part of that evening. And I know we'll talk about all of this with Aaron, but it's always nice to hear your view on stuff when I've done a little ramble. How was the premiere for you, darling?
the premiere for me. Oh my god, it was incredible. I mean, I kind of wish that we'd had it at a different time of the year, because I mean, like you said, we pretty much had come into winter when they had come over for the Billion Lives premiere. I kind of wish that I'd unlatched it now, because now I'm going to have to unclip it because it's a little bit twisted up.
Have you got your lanyard there?
Yeah, but I have to unhook it from the lanyard because it's all twisted up and everything. So when Mox and I went to the Billion Lives premiere here in Wellington, we got one of these. So Mox and I were special guests to the premiere, and so attended the after party. For me, there were lots of moments where I was like, "Oh my, is that who I? Is that such and such? Is oh my god!" I ended up getting that more so, I think, at the after party, because if anyone is familiar with Cloud Chasers Incorporated. The owner was there at the premiere, and at the after party, I literally went up and said, "Can I have a photo with you?" So we had like a few kind of like professional photo shot with Kurt as with Kurt and I, and then Mox was like, "Hey!" So, so they had Mox jump in and was like, "Come on, photos!" The documentary itself, or the film itself, was mind-blowing. I was not expecting the amount of content that was in the film itself, and the red carpet event and the after party was just a whole other entity of itself. There were lots of times where I just felt like as if everything was just happening so quickly, and I wasn't exactly sure what the heck was going on at times. When we arrived at the Roxy, we just thought, oh yeah, we'll just walk in and we'll just walk the red carpet, it'll be fine. Didn't realise that we were going to be announced before we hit the red carpet. It's like, never done this before. And yeah, it was nuts. It was crazy, and having like photos and things taken, it was mad. And yeah, and the weather, the freaking weather. If anyone remembers, I mean, my hair wasn't always like this short. I had quite long hair at the time of the premiere, and had it all straightened and everything. And the weather decided to go, hey Megan, guess what? Humidity. And my hair went nuts. It did its own thing and just went all bleh. So yeah, meeting all of the people that had attended the premiere as well as the after party. I mean, Aaron and his crew, they know how to party.
Oh yeah, they do.
It was hilarious, and yeah, I mean, my plan for it was that I would go to the premiere, attend a bit of the after party, and then try and get my ass home before the buses stopped. Yeah, I missed the last bus, so I ended up staying by Mox, which was an absolute lifesaver and so awesome. So when we got up in the morning, we were both absolutely shattered, and I guess like a little bit hungover-ish. But yeah, we went to leave, and Aaron was so nice and invited us to brunch. So we were like, oh, sure, why not? So we got to spend a bit of, I guess, like quiet sort of quality time with Aaron and his family and some of the crew. And the people were just amazing. And I couldn't help but giggle sometimes, because you know how you go to new countries and there's foods that you've never heard of or tried before, and their big one was like feijoas. And the place that we went to Joe's Garage in Wellington for brunch, and they had feijoa juice. Trying to describe what a feijoa looks like and what it tastes like is harder than you think. Because you can't compare it with anything else. I don't think there's any other flavour that's out there that you can compare it to. So all you could do was just try it. Order it, try it. If you don't like it, then you'll know for next time. And I think they were like blown away by our eggs as well, which kind of made me laugh. And yeah, it was a good few hours that we got to spend with him that day. And yeah, it was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It's like watching the documentary, doing the red carpet thing, the after party, and spending time with Aaron and the crew and their families. It was amazing. They are such incredible people. And yeah, I mean, all up in a nutshell, I thought it was fantastic. It was a fantastic experience, and I'm so glad that I was part of it.
Awesome. love them to pieces. Always will.
Yeah. Always.
So, me. We're going I'm going to say it.
Oh no, you come through all glitchy. Mox?
How am I now?
I can hear you, but your video feed's just is a bit choppy. Is the feed still going through strong on YouTube?
Yeah, it's fine on YouTube. It might just be me to you, honey.
Boop.
Daddy suddenly started using my internet.
Oh no.
I mean, unplugged my. I'm not even.
But no, we still have 2 more winners to announce. Where are you, Mox? Uh-oh. Apologies, everybody. Yeah, I think something has uh-oh. Oh no, yeah, my end will be sweet. I have fibre.
I don't know what's going on. I bet somebody's trying to use the internet.
And I can't
And
see
again,
you. Oh, there you go. Still a little.
can you hear me? Am I here?
Just.
Oh, and still the entries are coming in for the comps. It's closed, guys. Am I here? Am I back?
Yeah, your video feed is still a little bit glitchy, but I can hear you now.
Okay. YouTube was fine. Nothing happened to the stream. Was all me and my internet. Hopefully my flatmates aren't using the internet right now. Oh look, there we go. I just see me go off screen now. I'm just watching the stream. Okay. Can people in chat hear me? Am I back? Oh please. Right. I was saying something. I totally lost what I was saying now.
I'd finished talking about my little bit regarding Billion Lives. Were you going to follow on from that, or were you going to talk about something else?
Hang on, I'm just catching up on chat. I was gonna say something. I've totally been thrown now, guys. Anyway, and compose yourself, girl. Right, go and buy A Billion Lives, guys. Go and check it out for yourselves. Don't take our word for it. It's awesome for what it is. It is a video of education and informing people, not a film about educating and informing people, not a film for vapors per se. So yeah, go and see it for yourselves, make your own opinion. But in 2 weeks, we will have Aaron, the director of A Billion Lives, here on the show with us, doing a year recap since we did world premiere here in New Zealand with him a year ago. So yeah, that's about the wind up on that, where I was going to go. I hope I am sweet as now. I like looking stupidly at the screen on the live feed because I was waiting to see if people can hear me. Oh, good old rural internet, guys. Like, seriously. Oh, I'm getting all tangled up now. All right. So,
It's funny because it's not often that you drop out. It's usually me.
Not since you got fiber, honey. Not since you got.
I know.
Anyway, let's do another winner before that happens again, eh?
Yes. Time to draw winner number 2
Hang on.
of 3.
Right.
Oh
Number
god, my
2.
nails.
Just doing a quick wee scroll through chat. Hope everybody's all good out there, hanging wherever you may be across the globe. Loves to all the vape fam, of course. Alrighty, keep my glasses in the right place. Swapping the screen. All right. Okay, internet is loading the page. That's always a good thing. Had to check that. Okay, do a drum roll, Megs. And the winner is Bree Bridge, who is out in chat right now. Congratulations.
Hey!
Yay! Another New Zealand winner. Congratulations, Bree. Please throw me a message at the Ohm Kiwis page and go and have a scroll through Johnny's website and pick 5 flavors, honey, and 5 30ml bottles are coming out to you. We'll get that all sorted when you send a message through. Congratulations. Yeah. That's awesome. Another Kiwi winner. Hang on, better write that down. Bree. Did that come through all clear, guys? Am I still glitchy? Did we all hear the winner?
You sounded all good at my end. You're just talking about my nails right now.
Just talking about nails, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's only because I reached up and I could see the light and they reflected off them. It's like, oh my gosh, they're getting long.
Haha!
Yeah.
I was just waiting for the delay. There goes chat. Congratulations to Bree. BFH. Dare I ask Chris what that may be? I'm not going to read that comment out in case I shouldn't. I don't know what that is. Yay. Congrats, Bree. I'm so glad that it's someone who's out in live chat. We got one more winner to go, guys. So hold tight. Hopefully no more internet glitches. And it could be you. One more winner. So there was another thing. The countdown is on, Megan. Did you know the countdown's on?
For the Christchurch Vape Day?
Yeah. Countdown is on for Christchurch Vape Day, guys. Have you got your ticket? Are you coming to hang with us for the day? Come and chill out, get involved with some comps, win a prize or two, hang out for a drink at the after party. Christchurch is going to be epic. I hope y'all coming.
It is going to be epic. I'm so glad that I'm coming, and I have to thank Jen and Russ, because I know that Jen is currently in the chat. Thank you, Jen, Russ, and everybody who participated in the waffle to pay for my flights. It was. That's all I could do. Just that face there when I heard about it, I was like, what? I was so. My mind was just so blown by it. The vaping community is so amazing. You guys surprise me almost every time, just with generosity and caring. It's mind blowing. I'm so glad that I'm a part of such a supportive community of people that that's that's all I can do. When I first heard about the waffle being done, I was like, what? This really? So I'm so stoked that I'm coming. I'm so stoked. And I love Christchurch.
I want to just reiterate everything Meg's just said effectively, because waffles were put up to pay for my gas to get down to Christchurch as well.
Yeah, that other waffle thing was thrown together for what is it? I think to pay for food and stuff as well.
There's been so much going on, of people trying to contribute in some way to make sure costs are covered and things are paid for, because it's going to be an amazing day. We've got 2 international guests coming now. I haven't done a big post about the second guest, and we aren't going to be rearranging the poster, but I am going to do some individual advertising promo, it is probably promo, posts about him going to be there on the Ohm Kiwis page and on the event page. That'll be coming up pretty much from today onwards. Those things will be the push, the promo, and all that. Everybody sharing things everywhere will be going on, because you need to get your tickets. Don't rely on door sales. Get in. Get a pre-sale if you are coming, because we have a limited capacity venue. That means we have strict numbers to abide by for the day. Don't rely on there being a door sale available if you decide you're coming the night before. Be decisive. Decide you're coming and buy your ticket. Go on, do it, because it's going to be awesome. And then international vendor who has just sort of come up in the last weekish, 10 days or so, Mr. Don Greenman. Greenman e-liquids from the USA, New York State, I should say, and from the USA. He's coming over as well. He's actually looking at moving to New Zealand. So this is sort of like a 2-for-1 for him, looking at houses, property, and things while he comes over and hangs with us. He loves the Kiwis. We love Dom. We love his juice. We've actually had Hoopers and his juice line sponsor the show. Previously, it was last Jenna actually, and we did a giveaway of some of Dom's green Dom. Oh my god, I'm getting all tongue tied.
Dom's
Dom,
100% VG line. So
thank you. The Nuveloso line. Yes, I was getting all tongue tied to try and get that out. Those 100% VG flavors that he has in that Nuveloso range are yum as. I loved doing that tasting last year. That was just yeah, so it's going to be great to see him, and great to see what new juice he's got going on too that he may be bringing over. It'll be awesome to finally meet him. When we went to the premiere of Million Lives, I made sure I got him a shirt, and we sent it over to him in the US so that he could have one from the special night. So yeah.
Yes, and the great thing about our Billion Lives t-shirts is that they are personalised,
that
for
individual
the event. Yeah. So that makes them ultra special.
Yeah, totally do. Like, it's got 2 of the sponsors from that world premiere evening, one on each sleeve. So yeah, Dom's got one of those. So Dom Greenman, yep, got it out right that time. Sorry, Dom, I'm just getting all tongue-tied. Of Greenman e-liquid and the Nuveloso e-liquid range is coming to NZ and will be at Christchurch Vape Day as well. So 2 international guests, obviously the first being Brandon, Mr. Broadside, BJ Box Mods himself. And yes, all of the promos, all the everything. Prepare your Facebook news feeds, because I'm going to be sharing it. There's got to be a sharing going on. Christchurch Vape Day, guys. Come hang. Come hang. It's going to be a fun day. It's going to be absolutely fabulous.
What date is it on again, Mark?
Fabulous, darling.
What date is it on again?
20th of May, Saturday the 20th of May, 2017, in Christchurch at Church Hills Music Venue in Sydney. There you go.
So I'm going to ask you to remind me, right before we need to be at the event, because chances are I'll forget with being all caught up with the actual vape day itself. Please remind me to at least message my brother. My brother in Australia, it's his birthday that day. And yeah, I don't want to be that douchebag older sister that forgot his birthday because I was just too caught up in myself.
Okay. 20th of May is your brother's birthday. Yep. I will try. I might be a little bit caught up myself. No promises. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
So, on the show next week, I'm actually just thinking about these juices that arrived today, Megs, because I've been a little bit slack and I haven't sent you mail yet, and there's things that need to happen. We could, with the Adam Vapes juice line
Yeah.
that Megs received in the mail today, we might actually split that up into 2 shows, guys, being that there's a lot of bottles. Jock sent us a lot of juice. So we might split it into 2 shows and do 5. Yeah, there is 10, eh?
Yeah.
Do 5 of each of those. Split the line in 2 and do 5 in 2 shows either side. I'm going like this because I've got visualizing a calendar. And either side of the show with Aaron on the 10th of May. So I've got like a visual calendar going on in front of me here. Yeah, and maybe put each of those tasting shows on either side of that one. I'll think about that. I'll let you guys know, obviously, with what's going on for next week's show post.
Probably do
How's
that. I
everyone?
mean, we'll have next week, we could do one half or the first half of Adam Vapes, and then the following week will be Aaron. Week the last half.
And then the following being the other. And then I should have other flavors to you by then. And then we've only got 2 shows and then Crash It Fate Day after that. Like I say, and I will be actually, this will be exciting. When I get to Crash It, I'm not sure if I mentioned it already. Uh-oh.
What? What's happening?
Okay, I froze. I wasn't sure what was going on right then. I froze and YouTube has gone weird. So I'm not quite sure what's going on now. How's OBS? Oh,
OBS
what a
seems
day.
to be going okay.
I'm having great weather today. Why am I having shit internet? Like, actual. Is OBS fine? Because the stream output's real low. I so hope nobody's using the net.
OBS is still going.
Okay. We've still got a winner to go. It's still recording. It's still streaming. It's just streaming glitchy and red line. Ruh-roh. I hate it when it does this. And of course, if you've been a long time viewer, guys, like I've said earlier, it ain't a show of fun without technical difficulties with the Ohm Kiwis. It's totally become a thing. It's one
Yeah,
of our.
it's like what we're famous for.
I know, right? And that's that show that they get down on all the time, like all the time. You Kiwis on this shit internet. That's what we'll be known for. And we yeah, them own Kiwis on this shit internet. This stream never goes right.
Yeah. So we got that third world internet going on.
I know, right? And I was just having a discussion yesterday about how New Zealand's not a third world country. We might not be, but our internet sure is.
Yes. I mean, just looking everything over, it's like, no, yeah, my internet's still connected, and so is OBS.
Yeah.
There's no disconnection there, so that's all good.
We've gone green again at YouTube end, so I'm just waiting till chat realizes that we're back. Oh, hilarious. We've still got 1 minute to go, guys. And like I said before, before we announce the second one, let's do that again before the internet drops out. Well, how? What's going on tonight, eh? The net's trying to sabotage the drawings.
Yeah. It's like, no, you cannot announce another winner. Computer says no.
I know. Well, it's not even the computer.
Well, I know, but you know, it's from that
POTUS says no. Yeah.
Kathy
I feel
Tate
ya.
show.
I feel you.
Are we allowed to mention her? I have now.
Yeah.
It's too late, it's out there. We love you, Kathy.
Nothing.
And yes, we do pay so much for our internet. It's ridiculous how much we pay.
Well, everything's coming through fine again now. So,
Yeah.
what even? It's a Friday, guys. So, who out there in chat's coming? Like, have we got some Kiwis out there who are coming?
To Christchurch.
To Christchurch Vape Day, of course. Yeah. Um, I'd love to know which of our NZ dolls are coming to join us. Come say hi. Come and meet us. Hang out. Who's going to come meet Brandon? Who's going to come meet Dom? Oh my God, we've got internationals coming. Do you know like how exciting that is for NZ? I know that's not like necessarily a thing for our international viewers, but because all of the cool people are like usually in the US or coming to your events anyway. Do you guys do the fangirl thing? Fangirl, fanboy, fanning? I'm not sure the terminology on the plural, gender non-specific there. Um, yeah, do you guys do that over big name people in the States? Are the
I bet you
plain
they
names?
do.
Well, I was just going to say, are the plain names over there? Well, are the big names that we know plain names over there? Like, are they people to be about? Like, it could be different. I don't know. Or we just let little kids go, ooh, famous people because they're international? I don't know. I know. Okay, so he mentioned it on the show that he was on with us, Brandon, when we did the Broadside show, hanging out with him in his workshop while he was just rambling away. uh, he had a man crush on Yoshi of Vaporgate. So I am aware that to a degree there can be some fanboy, fangirling going on over bigger names by big names themselves. Well, Brandon's a big name to me, so that's why I say it like that. So yeah, for him to say I have a man crush and him fanboying over Yoshi of Vaporgate, who of course is another huge name, like love you, Brandon. And we discussed this in private, and like Yoshi and Brandon are actually really, really good friends and they're real tight bros, and that's all good. But that funny like terminology just it cracked me up so much. It's like famous people fanboying over famous people. Oh, but
That
is
happens
it
though. Even celebrities. Celebrities have moments where they end up starstruck by other famous celebrities. And they do the whole, oh my god, I just met such and such.
there was a perfect comment just then out in chat. Lemmy fanboyed or fangirled over Yeti. And I could totally believe that. Yeti, we know you're a fangirl too, darling. But yeah, Lemmy, I can totally see you fangirling over Yeti. That's hilarious. And I love you both because I'll probably fangirl over you both too. And be like, I'm meeting you guys. Hey, come to New Zealand, then that can happen. Yeti
So like
fanboy. Yeah.
Yeti mentions like Kent and Dwayne. I would totally lose my shit if I got to meet either one of those two.
Kent Hill, Own Boy MC.
Yep.
OC, sorry. I say that wrong
So
every
Twisted
time.
Messes and Own Boy OC, I would just lose it. And dude, Squid Dude.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Ryan. So it's like,
Come
ah,
Ryan.
ah.
Oh, I was chatting to Ryan yesterday. There's totally people like stealing his name and sending spam out everywhere. And I totally got one of the spam emails. It was real funny. And he made a total big Facebook thing going, "This isn't me from this email. Right. You people who are trying to clone me." It was like totally angry, valid post. Like, I'm gonna get you type. You won't win. And it's like, yeah, get him, Ryan. It was great. It was hilarious. Oh, that's still gonna happen too. I haven't forgotten about it, guys. It's just Ryan's busy, and obviously you guys are aware that all these vape events, I've been real busy too. That show will happen. It just hasn't been locked down with a date. So haven't hasn't been forgotten about, just hasn't been locked down yet. That's the Squid Dude show with Ryan hanging out with Megs and myself. And actually, we need to get your building sections sorted out, don't we, Megs? I had this idea.
Yes.
Hang
In
on,
order
I want to
for
throw it out
like
in chat.
right now for me, it's a matter of trying to make space.
I know.
And
But that's why
yeah,
you got a second disc.
yeah, I have a second desk, but you know how I've got like the lighting set up here. I don't have a lighting set up on the other desk. Otherwise, it's going to end up looking like. Hey guys, I'm going to try and do a build. Can you see this? Except only there won't be any light because I won't be in front of my laptop.
True that. We need to figure it out because I had this idea, guys, that we have Megs like do a build of whatever, not necessarily anything fancy, a build. If people want to see Meg's style of how she does things, my God, does
How about
things,
do things?
and yeah, and her particular technique, and I'm going to say it, Meg's OCD style, you know, every builder is different. Every builder has their own way. So I had this idea that Meg's pre-record a build that we play on the show, and we'll do like, again, ideas. This isn't necessarily happening, guys, just brainstorming. That say once a month or once every couple of months we do like a build related show where obviously Megs is the focus and does her little thing chatting to you guys, and we play this video of this particular build. Obviously each show would be a different build, and you guys interact with Megs and discuss her style or how this particular build is done. And like I said, not necessarily the amazing complicated ones. This is all entirely on Megs related to those, and again, only an idea I had, but I reckon if we could wrangle it in the future, this would be a really cool thing, because then it's not necessarily Meg's having to do cool building videos on her channel, which I know people ask for or have asked for. It keeps with the show as well as a highlighting specific talent, obviously, that Megs has. Yeah, I don't know. I just, again, ideas. I thought it was cool,
Yeah.
but
So like I need to get
we should
things like set up and get them going. I'm not one to really use swivels. So if anyone has ever seen any of the builds that I've posted on Instagram or even on my Facebook page, all of those builds have been made swivel free. I did it all the hard way. No swivels. Even the aliens that I have on my goon, I've made them without swivels.
And this is what I mean by you do things a little differently to others. People may use swivels and bang it out faster, but your technique is your way you're comfortable with, you know? Just
I do plan on implementing like the swivel technique in at some point, because I know that if I do use swivels, I'll be able to do longer strands of wire. Whereas at the moment, because I'm not using swivels, I can only do so many at once. So yeah, I'm going to have to implement it in at some point and do a bit of practice, get myself acquainted with a new technique. But yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time in order for me to set it up, because I'm that type of builder. If you've ever seen any build videos of those that use swivels, they have their drills kind of lying down, and I have to have my builds at eye level. I can't do it from a distance because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. And I wear glasses, so when I build and it's at eye level, I can take them off, and I don't necessarily need them. But even if I were to lay the build flat and put my glasses on, it's it's not close enough for me to be able to see properly. But I'll get there. I will. I haven't
figure this
forgotten.
out. It's just logistics, but I reckon it would be a cool future segment. So, I mean, if you guys have got thoughts or would like to share your support for this idea, feel free to comment. You know, you guys are always free to comment on the vids, whatevs. What's up out there to UW who has strolled in? I can't remember what country you're in, my dear, but he's just gotten up and it's 8:30 in the morning.
Wow.
I can't remember what country he's in. Always awesome when the international viewers get an opportunity to drop on by. So I just said out there in chat, there is one more winner to go of 5 bottles of winner's pick of Irresistible e-liquids, 30 ml bottles. Of course, this was open to global, and we have picked 2 winners who have both been from New Zealand already. And I reckon before something else happens with the internet, that we'll draw this last winner, Amy's.
Yes.
Yes, just before anything else happens, because don't need that. It's already gone down twice. Internet's been trying to stop us from drawing them. Okay, so shifting my glasses, reload the page. All right, Megs, go for it with a drum roll, my dear. This is the last winner being drawn of Irresistible e-liquids juice pack.
The winner is...
Oh my God, the winner is, I believe she's still out in chat, an international USA winner, Miss Niji.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
That's actually so way cool. Miss Niji is one of our awesome vape fam over in the US who hangs out in YouTube chats and hangs around, and we've got to know her over the last year or so. And yeah, yay, that's awesome. Meow, meow, all the meow. Niji likes kids. Meow, yay, yeah. And I better write Niji down. Yeah, Niji likes kitties, so we like to do the meows and the pussy tats. Niji! Yay, that's awesome. Darling, can you please message me at the Ohm Kiwis page and we will suss out your address? Oh, of course, down in the description below is the Facebook and the website of Mr. Johnny's Irresistible e-liquids. And go have a scroll through the menu, darling, and pick 5 flavors. Yay! That's awesome. The Niji. That's way
Yeah.
cool. So we've had 2 US, sorry, let's take that back. 2 NZ winners and a US winner. So winner number 1 this evening was Mr. Dave Keane. Winner number 2 was Miss Brie Brett, both New Zealand crew. And winner we have just drawn is Miss Niji from the USA. So congrats to everybody. You have just won yourself 5 bottles of your pick, 30 ml bottles, from Irresistible e-liquids juice line that we did a tasting of 8 of the 10 flavors of the juice line, of the full line, I should say. We did that on last week's show. So if you didn't manage to catch the whole thing, being a long show when we do a tasting of so many flavors, go back and have a listen to our thoughts, if you so choose, before you pick which one you would like to win, to try, to taste. They're all good. I'm vaping on one of them right now. The Fuzz Niji, the Fuzz, that's the wine gum one. Wine gum. Lollies.
Lovely.
I
Candy.
don't know what flavor. I don't know
Gummy.
what flavors you do, honey.
It's gummy flavored sweet candy things.
The first, oh, you're just like Lemmy, darling. Miss Niji, have you got me on Instagram? I can't recall right this second. That's how I sorted Lemmy when he won as well, through IG. Do you have IG? I think you do, don't you?
Yeah, either that or message you through YouTube.
Yeah, that glitches out something. A couple of people have tried to get me messages and it goes into my spam and my email.
Oh.
So yeah, so it was a little bit annoying when I'm waiting for mail and then I've missed it and then I had to go find it and awkward. If you've got Instagram, darling, we'll do it that way.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the chat. So meow, 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 meow. Yay, congrats to Niji. Congrats to you all. They are yummy liquids. I was really quite impressed. And Johnny is doing well. And yeah, I'm sure he'll bring out more flavors. It'll just keep on growing. Keep on growing. Yes, congrats to all. Dave, Bree, and Niji were all winners this evening. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy them. Don't forget to give us feedback. And Johnny, of course, on his Facebook page or his website, or I can't recall. I think he's on Instagram. Anyway, on Kiwi's page, all of that. Post your vape mail, share the love. Yeah, Nija, you can do that via Instagram if you're on there. Oh,
No,
only vape and vape porn. Okay.
it's a vaporium it is then.
Hang on. No stress at all. Ready to catch it because I'm only going to type it once. My email's in chat, honey. Just throw me an email, darling. We will sort you out. You're not going to miss out. That's a perfect example right there. How social media is so integrated into our daily life, vape related or not. But not everybody has every aspect of social media, but we make the assumption that everybody is everywhere the same way that we are. You know, everyone's on Facebook. Perfect example. No, they're not. Oh, well, throw me in Instagram. Well, no, I'm not on Instagram either. Sorry to use you as an example, Niji, but it's just perfect because people rely on the assumption, don't they? The assumption. Oh, that assumption makes an ass out of you and me. Better watch yourselves. Yeah, no, I quite getting all tongue tied again. There's been a lot of discussion about society going on recently, and vape life and vape lifestyle is no different, I guess, with the ebbs and flows of human phase. Our subcultures are a perfect example of that, you know. The waves, ebbs and flows within each layer of the subculture, even. And okay, Facebook. Let's pick on Facebook. The groups are all there, and this is sort of similar to what we covered in that show a couple of weeks back, next. But the assumption of social media being that it's everywhere, that everyone is everywhere as well, and I got this bit of information from over here, but such and such over here is telling me not that's not right. But oh my god, it's such a spider web. I'm just gonna get lost in even thinking about the spider web. Sorry, that was a total tangent. But a perfect example of don't assume, regardless of whether it is vape related or not, but don't assume that everyone is everywhere and contactable through everything. Ooh, there we go. I think that was my point. Oh no, Nija, not any trouble at all, darling. Just a perfect example to prove a point that was actually a conversation going on in real life for me recently. That's why I sort of tangented that way. Oh, yes, somebody else mentioned the spider web as well. Yes, no, contact me through my email, darling, and we will sort you out. Yes, pick 5 flavors off the website that you would like to try, and of course, need your full name and American address, darling. Yeah, throw me those deets, and I'll pass them on to Johnny, and we will get that all sussed. So, winners are done. Christchurch Vape Day has been propped, and we will keep propping that on every show until we're on our way down and the hype is so real, it's in our faces. Billion Lives propped once again, and we'll keep doing that obviously for the next couple of weeks until Aaron is on the show and continue because it's awesome. Vape Mail has been talked about, and how's that mod going while you've been vaping on the show? Yeah, how you liking it?
It's great.
I think that cloud said it all, didn't it?
I'd scooch over this way, eh? Scooch over this way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
showing off the flowers now. Yeti's trying to be a smart ass. You did not see that email where you think you saw it. Oh, Tracy, the broadside is a 25 millimeter width mod. The diameter is 25 mil. Just saw that comment out there in chat. Beautiful Tracy is going to, oh, bless you. I no hard feelings if it doesn't work at all, darling. Like, seriously. She's going to attempt to make a broadside stand for me. That's one of my poison dart frogs, or looking like one of my poison dart frogs that I like, one of the rainbow frogs.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
I sent her a couple of pictures and she was like, oh my God. I'm like, I know, but it'll look cool if it works. But if it doesn't work, it's okay too. Don't stress about it. So that'd be quite cool. Like, I had just the broadside sitting out of the back of this frog. So yeah, we'll see how it turns out for her.
That'd be awesome. I'm going to have like another look around through the Facebook page, and yeah, have
Yes,
like a bit of
Yeti, I
a
do believe Johnny ships internationally. I don't
yeah,
think
because
that
it'd
is
be
a
neat to get something like that, like for my little broadside, my little one.
totally. Yeah, I hope you call that Yeti. Yes, I do believe Johnny ships internationally, so I don't think there would be an issue getting you some in the US. So just catching up on this chat, everybody's talking about Johnny's liquids now. And I sculpt clay, I will not fail. Link,
Failure is not an option.
there are some evil frogs, but not all of them. There are many different types of poison dart frog. Many different subspecies of poison dart frog. They are particularly the ones of brightly coloredness, various brightly coloredness and patterns that are obviously out in the wild. If they're that brightly colored, they say, I'm poisonous, don't touch me, to predators and what have you. So those amazing rainbownesses, I love them. I love them in the wild, all of them, but they are just beautiful natural creatures. To me, they're not evil. Although I have just recently posted the koi harlequin. Yes, I said that right. Harlequin poison dart frog subspecies. It's known as the koi. It sort of has markings like the Japanese koi fish, but it's in the harlequin poison dart frog series. It looks like a zombie. So it's hashtag zombie frog. I loves that one too. I don't do zombies. I loves that one. Loves it. It's gorgeous. But yeah, the pictures I gave Tracy for my broadside stand were of one of the actual rainbow ones. So good luck, darling. Good luck. Even if it is a munted toad, not a frog, I totally still love it. You know this. Oh, awesome, Link. Yay. I used to collect frogs and then I started having guilt trips about holding these beautiful wild animals captive. So I don't have live frogs anymore and I just let them be. And I enjoy them out in the wild in New Zealand bush. I have many ornaments around my house though. Look, oh, this side. There's one. And then all of those little babies there are frogs made out of crystals. And then there's frogs hiding all amongst my mech stuff up there. Anyway.
just a teeny weeny bit sidetracked.
Yeah, just rambling a little bit now. Do we have anything else to talk about, darling? Otherwise, we might wrap this baby up because I am really rambling now.
I think we've pretty much covered everything today. So yeah, I think we're pretty good. Oh my goodness.
Oh, just answering a question out there in chat. Yes, humans are evil creatures. I'll agree with that too, Yeti. Just some of them.
Yes,
But
I agree with that too.
not all of the froggies is evil.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, how you doing, Jessica? We're just about to wind up the show, but thanks for dropping by, honey. New name out there in chat. So, yeah, next week on the show, yeah, I think we might start the first half, that way, of the Adam Vapes line. What do you reckon, Mix?
Sounds good to me. Just to give like an idea, is oh, even split it up into 2 shows. That's just the bottoms of them. So many bottles. So I've put them there in front of me so I know where they are.
Sorry, I'm just checking the link for the Irresistible site that I've got down in the description is working. Ninja just said it's broken, so I'm just double checking it. Although, I don't know what my internet's been doing, so hopefully this holds out.
Mm.
Hey, what's going on? Can you... I can't even load Google right now. Oh, there we go. I'm just double checking that for you, Niji, before we take the show off air. Can you do that, Megan? My net's not strong enough right now to load a second browser, second page. And we will just check that link before we go off air, guys, so that all of our winners from tonight's show can obviously check. Go to the website and pick their flavours, and obviously we need to check that link's working anyway. I didn't realise that it was being an issue.
Okay, I'm just going to grab the link that it redirects to.
Yeah, do that, because that's the one I was trying to grab as well, the eSwid. I don't even know how to say that website. It's sort of like a website like Shopify that you can make your business website and they sort of host it in the background. It's one of those. So you have your own URL, but it redirects you to a page on their server sort of thing. There we go. Megs has just put it out in chat. Niji, Equid. That's the equid.com. That's such a weird word. I can't read it right every time.
So equid.
It is, right? Like awkward. It just totally sounds like it. Cool, awesome. As long as the link is working for you guys, I might chuck that redirection link down in the description as well if it's going to be silly like that. Awesome. So, Mr. Dave Keane, Miss Bree Brett, and can you guys, hang on, I'll just pause there. Can you guys please message me at the Ohm Kiwis page on Facebook, and we will get your addresses all sorted. Again, same as Niji, go and have a look at the website. Make sure you pick your 5 flavors. We'll have that combo, get you guys sorted out for your prize packs. And yeah, Niji, when you've strolled through the website, darling, throw me an email and we will get that all sorted for you in the US. Yay, congrats to everybody again. And yeah, going to throw out some big loves to all of you international viewers who come and hang with us in silly time zones across the world now that daylight savings has gone and messed with all of us. So yeah, loves and appreciations for the hang times and the chat times, darlings. Darlings, there we go. Yeah, where's Mr. Greg tonight? I'm missing my darling. Not sure where he is. Anyway, yeah, would you like to say anything to the peeps, darling?
I guess the same thing that I always say whenever we get a sign off. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Congratulations to the winners of the Irresistible e-liquids giveaways. And yeah, all of my links, if you want to try and find where he is down in the description, and it's been scrolling in that little scroll bar just down in the bottom of the screen as well. So yes, much loves. Thank you, thank you.
I look like I'm doing a Holland.
So yeah. Another
All
excellent
good.
show.
All good. I hope everybody is well and dandy. I didn't have horrible amounts of coughing fits, which is great. I'll probably have them now after we go off here. And yeah, next week we're going to start. Whoop, that way again. I'm doing it all reverse. We'll start the first half of the Atom Vapes e-liquid line. Me and Megs will have to converse over what order we're going to do these in so that we can make sure we can suss it. And yeah, we'll split the Atom Vapes line into 2 shows, and maybe we'll do one either side of the A Billion Live show. So yeah, that's coming up.
Fantastic.
Atom Vapes tasting. Prepare yourself, Jock. No, just kidding. You know I love a lot of your flavors. We will, yeah. Hang on, just having a quick catch up. Big loves to everybody. Thanks for joining us. I'm just going to start rambling. Research. Hang on, I'll do it properly actually. Research it for yourself. So you are informing yourself, then you're going to educate others, which in turn means you're advocating. Research, inform, educate, advocate. Love you guys. We'll see you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. We'll take you out on some clouds and be good to yourselves, be good to one another, and vape on. Oh, Link. I like that emoji. That's real cool. It's one of the Greek emojis, but it looks like the Ohm symbols out in chat. Cool. Whenever you're ready, darlings. You have a wonderful week. And yeah, we'll be back for tastings next week.
Bye, everybody.